Welcome back, everybody, to the back 14 here at Harmon Hills Disc Golf Course. Back here again with Dwayne.
What's up, y'all?
And I'm excited for y'all to see this. But first, I want to say thank y'all for the response to the first video. I think we're at like 540 views right now. I got a lot of great feedback on it, and I just say thank y'all so much for that. But yeah, let's get it started.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're here on hole 14. It's a par 3, 384 feet. We're going out that gap and then back up to the left, and the basket's kind of on a pretty big mound over there. So that's a pretty good drive. That's going to be just right at the base of the mound.
And this hole, like, you think it's straightforward, but it's kind of not, because you can't throw it straight out and high, because you're just going to fade too far left and you're not really going to have a look at the basket. And it's not as easy of a green that you would think it would be.
Yeah, it's kind of a specific shot. You really have to get it out there but still get it back up the hill. It's pretty challenging. So giving ourselves a look on this hole was pretty good. So we're right at the bottom. The basket's way above our head again. I tried to put that as high in the air as I could and just managed to get it to go in. I was really happy about that.
It was probably up 12 feet.
Yeah, it was way above our head. That was a hike just to go get my disc out of the basket.
I saw Dwayne try it, and I was like, I got to try this putt. It looks difficult. Right.
Cash money. That was better than my putt, honestly.
This course is really good about changing the greens and not making them like just your basic easy, like, flat greens and everything. You always had some elevation to it.
Yeah, so this is hole 15. This is a par 4. And so it goes out of this gap and then into this gap, and it goes way uphill. And once you get into that gap, it kind of straightens out 431 feet. My drive's a little left of where we want to be.
What'd you throw there?
That was an FD there, just hooked up a little bit. I was trying to push the backside of the fairway there.
It seems like anytime you throw an FD, I'm throwing an FD as well.
It's perfect. When you don't know where to go, just throw an FD
Yep.
straight. That's a great shot.
Yeah,
That's
I got
exactly where
a
we
good
wanna
skip up the hill. Have a little upshot on the right side of this tree.
Yep, I think it's my second forehand of the round. Pretty good there. I think we're like pin high, 20 left or something.
This was
20 right, I mean.
like it. You have to throw it a lot further than you think. I'm throwing a zone right here. Dwayne went FD.
I went Thunderbird.
You went Thunderbird,
Yeah, still fairway,
and
though.
I was way short. I think the higher speed was definitely the way to go. No.
So this was after climbing that massive hill. I didn't take any time. I just tried to walk up and putt it. I should have like caught my breath, but so I just clanked that 15-footer right off the rim and started laughing. And then that's the hill.
There's the hill.
It's way bigger than it looks in that. It was not a fun time.
And all I was thinking in the back of my head, I was like, oh, God, I just watched Dwayne clank this. Please do not just turf it. But we got it. 15.
You had some time to collect your breath, though. So
You're right. And this is another one of those tricky par 3s. This is a hole 16, par 3, 222 feet. Really, the only thing on this hole is you just got to hit this gap. If you hit this gap, you got to putt. If you don't, you're screwed. Dwayne had a good drive, or somewhat good drive, pulls it a bit right, hits a tree.
yeah, it's kind of just a gentle hyzer the whole way, the whole 200 feet. So something like a zone or an overstable approach disc is what you want to go for.
Yeah, zone's what I'm going with right here. I was trying to give it a little bit more hyzer than Dwayne did, so to get left quicker, but I left it inside. And that gap was a little bit further than I thought it was.
So I think we're putting for mine. We still got like 50 feet on this one, maybe longer, 55. So definitely not what we wanted, but it's tough when you can't see the basket off the tee on some of these, and you've never played the hole, so you don't know the shape exactly. So we left ourselves a little longer than we wanted to.
Yeah, but this one still kind of hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
With definitely the shortest, if not one of the shortest holes on the course. And you really would want to get these.
Yeah, I think if we played it again, we'd definitely... Oh, man, that was a good run.
Yeah, I thought that was in. This was one of my favorite holes.
Yeah, this might have been the signature hole on the course. It's hole 17. It's a par 4. I think we're coming in like around 600 feet. Let me double check.
Yeah, 570 feet.
Okay, yeah. And so, yeah, basically you're trying to get as far through this gap, and it's kind of elevated up here as far down through the gap as you can, really straight, and then another tricky approach into the green. This is just such a beautiful gap to try to hit. What are you throwing here, Carson?
I'm throwing my Wraith, my Champion Wraith. Left it up a bit, nose up, and I thought that was going a mile down the hill.
Yeah, mine was not bad, but it ended up a little bit out of position. And I thought that roller was going to work. I didn't realize there was a rock mine.
Yeah, it's literally a rock field is what we're throwing over right now.
So we're just a little left of where you want to be. It was a good drive, plenty of distance, but we're just too far left to really have a great look. And I thought this was really good, but it started to pan out a little bit. The basket's down there to the left.
I think I maybe needed to go disc up a little bit so we can hold that line.
Yeah.
Then I can throw it a little bit harder.
Yeah, maybe like a fairway driver. So we've got another long putt here. We're just trying to get something to go in at this point.
And and this hole's just so pretty because you got grass fairways the whole entire way down, and it's just a gorgeous hole. Going P2, left it a bit short, but not a terrible bid.
That might have been my favorite hole on the course. It's definitely, that was a great run there, Carson.
My best to ever do it.
So we're just cleaning this one up. But yeah, I think this might have been my favorite hole on the course. It's just so picturesque. Such a challenging but fair hole, and demanded two really good shots.
Mm-hmm. And what was actually kind of not confusing but funny is that I think like several holes back on the front nine, I threw my drive and it actually landed next to that basket. So this is hole 18. It is a par 4, 580 feet. Really, you just want the play now that we know is just throw it straight out and let it break left. You don't need to try to turn it or flex it or anything.
Yeah, up left on the hill would have been ideal, but we didn't know that, so we were trying to just go big turnover and get like as far down the hill as we can. But you'll see once we get up to our drive that we kind of put ourselves out of position by being a little too far right, and we're going to have a tricky approach. So Carson's going with that same Wraith again, just trying to get, honestly, as far down there as we can. It's a pretty big hill we're trying to throw over.
Yeah, really, you can't go too far straight or too far left, really, I don't think.
Yeah, we definitely made the mistake you don't want to by going. So you see us down here in this like kind of valley down there, and we're going to have to go around this massive tree to get to the green, and I just throw it directly into that tree.
Yeah, so right where I'm recording from is pretty much where you want to land.
Yeah, you can see it opens up the angle over here to the left where like we can barely see the basket. We're trying to go around like this massive tree in the fairway, so definitely a tricky approach.
And that gap between those two trees does look kind of big right here, but it is not as big as you think.
No, and you have to push it really far and then get it turning late. So we're just pitching up from the bottom of the tree, trying to give it a run, really.
You know, like Sky God.
Yep, Sky God again, trying to get it to go in, but a good layup. Green lights wide open for you.
And yeah, guys, if you ever come to show up to this course, you're going to think that you're not here because it's not going to like a disc golf course. You're going to see that old white house that you just saw in that last clip, and you're like, this is not a disc golf course.
Yeah, it's 36 holes of fantastic disc golf. So we've got a par 4 here. We're just trying to, it's 578 feet. We're trying to get as far straight as we can. That's not a bad drive. A little too far left. Look like I'm getting tired. So Carson's going to go with that same Wraith again.
Flex it out there.
That's a beautiful line there.
The right side's definitely where you want to be on this hole.
Yep, that's a good shot.
And the thing is, on this back, or this last 8 holes that we're playing, every single tee pad is the thickest turf pads you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah, it definitely was different going from playing on like some concrete and different kind of pads, and then these like really tall turf pads. That I think that was what I was doing, was I was complaining about the tee pad because it was like running through like 4-inch long grass. I was like, this is weird. So
we just got about 200 some feet into the pin. I'm going forehand Raptor.
Yeah, just shanked a pig. Wasn't too happy about it, but Carson puts a good move on this one.
Yeah, I thought it was going in for a second. But luckily this grass is tall, doesn't get skipped, and it stays right next to the basket. Dwayne actually cashes that putt over there from behind that limb where his pig landed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that hole. That was really cool. Get to open up a little bit. So this is hole 29. It's a par 3, about 340 feet, and it's just a big turnover uphill. So you're gonna take out whatever fairway or something that you can get to turn and hold up the turn. That was a pretty good shot. I just flexed out a little bit, and I'm about 60 feet high left of the basket there.
What was that you threw?
I think I went Hades there just to make sure it turned over.
Yeah. I'm going Flippy Buzz right here. Had the right turn on it.
Yeah.
I just didn't. I feel like if I got it up a little bit high enough, or a little bit higher, it would have filtered further down there.
Panned out a little bit. So we've got a decent putt here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not.
Definitely want to make this one. Oh, man. Yep,
I thought that was going in straight out of your hand.
I thought it was good, too. So
Yeah, this was another cool hole because, they do have this big open field. And normally, I feel like it would just be a simple... Or I feel like a lot of course designers would have just put the basket out in the open and wouldn't have used the woods that he had over here on this right side. So it was cool, throwing from the open and having a big ante line.
Yeah, it's definitely good course design. You're throwing all different kinds of shots. So here we've got hole 30. It's a par 3, 300 feet, and it's just a pretty open hyzer, and it goes kind of downhill. And I shanked this so far to the left. This is not where you want to go.
We did have a right to left, and Dwayne was like, "Is that where the basket is?" Right.
Definitely joking. I knew it. So you want to go at that massive tree back there. It's kind of just down below that tree. So
I'm going with the Z Buzz, trying to keep it straight because the hill's trying to pull it down right. And that was a perfect shot. I thought it was going in the basket.
That was so good. So we're about 30 long here, coming back up the hill. They probably had a chance to go in. That was a great shot.
Mm-hmm. I wish we had a camera down there to see the finish of that flight.
I'm probably gonna miss all these putts low. You can tell we're getting tired. This has been a long day of disc golf.
And I feel like every single putt we've had,
33 footers.
Yeah, like if we're not right next to the basket, it's an uphill 35, 33 footer.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of those, but I feel like Carson's gonna make good on this one. Oh yeah, great putt. Twice it's luck.
Right on the pole.
Oh, not luck, just barely.
The little elevator helping me.
Carson's stoked about that one.
All right, so this is hole 31, 277 feet. We kind of switching up, going from the wide open to playing a little woods golf.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. It was hard to tell. It went pretty far downhill, but I ended up being short left of the basket there. So
was that a rock?
I think it was a rock. Yeah, DX rock. And then you're going Luna here.
Yeah, ESP Luna. Just trying to get her straight. Same thing you did.
Yeah, trying to match the slope of the hill down at the basket's really what, and that's perfect. That's going to match the hill perfectly and kind of come in nice and soft. So
yeah, we are throwing from a little bit higher up, so you want to keep it just above the crest of the hill so it settles nicely.
Yeah, it doesn't flex out. That was a perfect tee shot.
Yeah, good.
That's a good birdie there. Carson's starting to pull the load of the team right now, but probably have a few good shots left in me. Okay, this is hole 32. It's another short par 3. It's 255, and that was just this is a tight gap, but
yeah, this is when we both start trying to feel like we're hitting the wall. Maybe
yeah,
I'm going Buzz,
and that's early
release it.
So this is one of the few times we really had to scramble, but we'll have no problem getting up and down from here. I feel like so that's a Sky God, just nice touch approach. Oh, and it rolls away.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
Yeah.
Going Luna. Seeing if I can make something happen.
Yeah, we just need a nice little touch up to the basket. That's perfect.
Yeah, I had a good line. Left it a little bit weak, but it's just it's an inside circle putt.
Yeah, another putt. I feel like we got this one though.
Oh, look how beautifully framed this.
Yeah, this is nice. This is probably 28, 30 feet just inside the circle. This one I just made sure to get it over the rim after missing 3 low straight.
All right, so this is hole 34.
Yep. So this is where we skipped a hole we didn't know about. It's 185 feet. Yeah, it's a pretty short hole. Just up that hill. You can't really see the basket because it's an old basket. It doesn't have a collar, but it's just at the top of that hill up there. So.
And the cool thing is back in these little wood sections that's not part of the main course, they have these totem poles that they use for object golf.
Yeah, they are like tone poles, which is pretty cool. So you're going flex zone there? That was so close to going in. I thought you dunked it.
I did too. I was like, please, just one. Just one. Dwayne, a little tapping it right there for us.
So this one's hole 35. It's 320 feet, and it's the tee shot's open, but it kind of you have to get into this green. It goes into the trees back here, and this was a really good shot.
This was a
here.
great shot.
So I threw a wraith there, just to kind of flex it up there and kind of penetrate, keep it low, penetrate into the green. So it's probably circle's edge short.
Just dropped a dime right in the circle.
Yep. Figure we only have a couple holes left, so we might as well go out on a bang. So you're going, what is this, your FD?
Yeah, it's C-Line FD, RIP.
It's the one that's forever gone.
Forever gone.
Which is at the Gorge. So if you want to see us play that course, that'll be in our next video. So that's just a little early. You didn't really commit to it.
Nah. A little bit of a tailwind, hides it out. But Dwayne's been putting pretty good these last 2 holes, so let's see if he can.
If this gets above the rim, it's going in. I don't remember what happens, but if it's above the rim, it's probably in. Oh, yeah, so called it. I'm laughing.
Good putt, good catch by the basket.
So that's our last hole. This is hole 36. It's 500 feet. And the drive, you're just really trying to blast it out there. I turned that a little too much. I was trying to get a full flight out of that. That was a destroyer. But I just yanked over it on a little too much. And I think Carson's probably going with that same Wraith again.
Same orange Wraith. And the only thing I'm thinking right now is it's the last hole. Give it everything you got. Let's blast it down there.
Yeah.
See if we can get it to the pin. And at first, I thought this was a terrible shot.
Yeah, there's so much. After that bush, there's so much room that it actually had the height to flex all the way out, and it was like probably, I think we have like 100 feet, so
yeah,
put a good move on it. It was kind of a shank that worked out for the best. I'm getting really tired. My shoulder, I was like, that kind of hurt.
Yeah, you went no more forehands. No more forehands.
It was the last shot of the day, so I guess obviously no more forehands. But yeah, so that was. I was like, Carson, just put this close so we can get out of here. But we're playing pretty well.
Yeah, I'm trying to can it in right now.
Trying to finish strong. Need that to skip. Oh, it's sad though.
Not mad about it. Not mad about it, birdie.
So yeah, we finished strong.
All right.
Yeah, cool. I don't know what the final score is. Carson will update you when we tally it all up and figure it out.
I'll put it here at the end of the video, guys. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the front 13 and the back 13 here at Harmon Hills. We thoroughly enjoyed playing this course. Definitely going to go back soon to continue this. But I just want to say thank you to Dwayne for joining.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you're ever anywhere near this part, Johnson City, Tennessee, go check this course out. It's incredible.
It is a must play.
But yeah, thanks for having me, Carson.
You're no problem. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe down below. And I'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.